flickers on the wall, painting lines beneath my eyes. 30 floors above the city, where every secret shivers inside. Shadows dancing with my outline, pacing trenches in this room. Every clock hand judging softly, every silence feels like doom. My name glows from the rafters, spotlights cold and wide. The echo of my heartbeat, the only sound tonight. I replay unfinished verses, every stutter in my throat, wishing I could trade this fever for a way to stay afloat. My hands remember every lyric, but my mind's a house of smoke. Outside I hear the laughter, I'm a ghost behind a joke. I wanna run into the night, dissolve with sleepless stars, but I can't abandon everything that brought me where we are. Beneath the crash of all their love, I nearly come undone. My best self is a question when all the lights are on. Will I ever be enough when the curtain rises slow? Is my trembling just a crack where letting go will show? There's a riot in my chest and I'm caught between the lines. If I falter in the silence, will you still call me mine? Back then my dreams were paper, not something written scars. Tonight the paper's burning, the stories in my skin. All these faces waiting, where do I begin? I trace the promise of an exit, tattooed on the door. But the only way I'm living is pressing through the roar. My voice might break and wither and I'll stumble through the glass, but fear is something holy that I know I have to pass. Will I ever be enough when the curtain rises slow? Is my trembling just a crack where letting go will show? There's a riot in my chest and I'm caught between the lines. If I falter in the silence, will you still call me mine? Can you hear me out there? Streetlights bleed into sunrise, nerves are old the night. I see my mother's hands waving, my future in the light. Maybe I am only human, made of splinters and applause, but I walk the wire trembly because it's worth the cost. Will I ever be enough when the curtain rises slow? Is my trembling just a crack where letting go will show? There's a riot in my chest and I'm caught between the lines. If I falter in the silence, will you still call me mine? If I falter in the silence, will you still call